Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here for a Real Housewives of Potomac episode review. The ladies are in Mexico. We finally get to see a little bit of Karen and Charisse. We get to see the breakdown of Mia versus Jacqueline. And in general, I want to say this. Ladies, if you all are going to play in our face another season come next season, please find a better storyboard writer. This stuff looks so manufactured and fake. Let's get into it. Look at my hair, child. All the little bit of curls I had. I've been doing videos for the past hour and a half, maybe. I did Ready to Love, and before that I did The Circle. I'm concluding with Potomac. The curls have dropped. Kind of like oh girl on Ready to Love Miami. Her hair was done. Anyway, formalities first. Please like this video for me. I would appreciate it. And please go ahead, if you have not already subscribed to Kiss My Cheeks TV, go ahead and click that button. I am pushing my way to 1,000 and I'm almost there. And I'm not going to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Thank you so much. It's really only about 3 episodes or 3 scenes. Hey, Eric. Hey, Andrew. That I want to talk about for the Potomac girls. I'm not going to keep you here long because a lot of this was a fast forward. Up first, Giselle is in her car talking about her uterus. Fast forward. I don't care. I had already saw that little scene going around TikTok and Twitter, so I knew when it was coming up. Fast forward. I don't care nothing about Giselle or her uterus. So I knew she wasn't going to talk about her uterus the whole time. So I said, okay, I stopped, and I stopped it in time for Giselle to tell Robin she's demanding to know what's going on between Karen and Charisse. And I'm like, girl, I demand to know what's going on with you. What do you have going on in your life outside of raising your daughters? Who are you dating? Who are you screwing? Who are you creating scandals with? I wouldn't tell Giselle nothing. She had the nerve to me, I'm going to demand. I want to demand. Who are you jealous of this season? I demand to know. Mia and Wacky Jackie are crumbling. Look, that was the fakest argument to me, but we're going to get there. Hey, Angie. Oh, that's me. Hey, M. Giselle clearly cooked up this plot. This Ashley, Mia, and sister wife need to take this domestic issue elsewhere. Please. Let's go ahead. Well, let's get over Robin's fake storyline. Robin is at the house getting suits for Juan and the children. Girl, we don't care. You ain't getting married. Even the little boy was like, I thought y'all was just going to come back and say y'all did the wedding. I ain't know we had to get no suit. Like, even your kids know y'all not getting married. Please, fast forward. We ain't got to talk about it. We're not going to read Robin over this fake ass wedding, but I'm so happy. Karen, finally, someone said what I've been saying. Don't nobody care about Robin or that fake ass, giant ass ring. It's insane. Robin has a huge, I'm not wearing my wedding ring today. Robin has a huge ass ring like this, look like Portia Williams, which I'm sure is 100% real. But this shit is a Morganite, which is another word for glass. It ain't a diamond. Please sit it down, Robin. Please, this man is embarrassing you. I would rather you have spent the $6,000 that you allocated to spend on a nice diamond ring. It didn't have to be big. Like Candy said, it ain't got to be big. Give me what you can afford. What is that? Did y'all see that? It seemed like it's a wasp, a fly or something. Or I could be tripping. Did y'all see that? I'm upstairs in my bonus room and there is a wasp nest right outside the window where the air conditioner sits. Because in the bonus room, it has an old school air conditioner in the window. but it usually doesn't. There it is. I have to kill it. It's a huge bug. What can I kill it with? I'm gonna kill it with my notes. I have to move my lashes first. I'm sorry. This is like in the moment action. It's not a wasp, but I don't know what it is. But I'm killing it. Got it. Ugh. I'll clean that up after the video. Fell on the ground. Okay, save the lashes. These are my lashes. I can't mess those up. Okay. Fast forward past Robin. That is disgusting. Oh, there you go. Okay. I knew I heard something buzzing around my ears. Back to the video. I got to get some more of that wasp spray because it's like a hole in the window. And sometimes the wasps will come in and then I have to kill them. And then I'll be scared to come in my bonus room because I'm like, but it's usually only the summertime. It's winter. They should all be dead. But anyway, back to the trip. Now we got a whole bunch of scenes of everybody packing up, getting ready to go. Fast forward. We're in Mexico. Everyone has an equal room. We're not gonna get any fights over who room bigger than whose. Great, because I was tired of hearing it. Robin and not Robin, but Ashley, Wendy, and Karen come first. Who cares? The other ladies are in first class acting the fool. Now, these are the only two scenes I really care about. Mia and Jacqueline are acting a fool in first class over babysitting. So, from what I can gather from the story that they've told on this screen and a little bit I've seen in social media, Jacqueline's sister is Mia's nanny. And from what I can conclude, is whenever there's a scene that they want to shoot for Real Housewives of Potomac and they want Jacqueline to be involved, instead of Jacqueline finding her own babysitter, she's like, look, my sister already watching your kids. Let me drop my kids off over your house. Mia is irritated by it, I guess. Let's put our thinking caps on. If it was our so-called best friend and their sister was our nanny, and for the most part, Mia doesn't have little kids that have to be held, fed, changed, none of that. She has a teenager, one that looks to be almost in middle school, like a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old, 5 or 6-year-old daughter. So all you really got to do is keep eyes and make sure they ain't tearing up shit in the house for the most part. So if Jacqueline brings her kids over and everyone is like best friends, cousins, whatever, why not everybody just play together? I don't think I would care. I don't think I would care. But for whatever reason, there was a situation where Jacqueline called G. Number one, why is she calling your husband to check on her kids? Why is she not calling her sister? Jacqueline calls G, want to know where her kids at and what's going on. Again, why are you not calling your sister if that's where you dropped them off? I don't know. That's what I'm like. This storyline doesn't make sense. It seems very fake to me. It seems like they had a plan of where they wanted to go with their characters this season, but it's not landing. So y'all in the airport, that's the tension behind it. So I guess in order for them to come to Mexico, Jacqueline must have dropped her kids off at Mia's house again, or Mia told her, "No, girl, I'm tired of always paying for my nanny, but you dropping your kids off, getting a little piece of my nanny coin too. I ain't got time for it." I don't know. And then it blew up into a fight. I feel like this is nothing I would end a friendship over. Babysitting, we're really getting ready to tell all our deep down dirty secrets on camera over a babysitting disagreement. Jacqueline is all distraught. Okay, I don't like the way she parents. I don't like the way she does this. And Mia is giving two shits. Her best friend is doing her best acting over there, crying in the corner. And Mia's like, I don't care. I don't care if she upset. I'm tired of her. Who cares? It's giving bad acting, or we were never really friends anyway. Mia always gave me the vibe of we were friends because we had to. Your family took me in, and without your family, I would have nowhere to go. But now that I'm doing better than you, I can shit on you. It's giving me, hey, Kenny Apple, that's my sister. It's giving me maybe Jacqueline did this same shit to Mia when Mia didn't have anything. Like, girl, at least I got a mama. At least I got somewhere to stay. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me Jacqueline treated Mia like shit when Mia didn't have anything. And now that Mia is up here, Mia is treating Jacqueline maybe the way Jacqueline treated her. I don't know. It's a very strange dynamic. I don't know why we're putting down payments on Porsches. Like, girl, if you that destitute with your two kids and you really need a place to stay and something to drive, why is the Porsche your go-to car? It better be one of them Porsche trucks where you could put a car seat in the back. Because if it's a regular Porsche, you can't put no car seat in that. And why do you need a Porsche? You couldn't get no Honda, Toyota. Anyway, so they get into yap yap yap, and like I said, they arguing over babysitting, and they both were like, "You don't want me to ruin your life. You don't want me to tell your business." And Mia is like, "Go ahead," and she's like, "You need to get some dick." And I'm like, "Yeah." G is giving me what's the name of the pill? A Viagra vibe. Like when he is in the mood, he needs a little bit of help. Mia is definitely not getting sex down 2 to 3 times a week by a normal husband. Is that normal? I don't know. I can only speak for my household. But she don't look to be getting it 2 to 3 times a week. She seems to be on the 1 or 2 times a month when my husband back ain't hurting vibe. Mia does seem like an elitist, but the only reason Mia is an elitist is because of the standard her husband put her on. Remember, she was on the same stripper pole that maybe Jacqueline was on. I don't know, but she came from the pole. It's not like she was one of these foster kids that worked her way up through college, worked her way up through a master's program, started from the bottom with one little store, and now she got a franchise of them. Mia only has what her husband gave her. So trust me, as soon as G tired of it, she gonna be looking very much like Ashley. Very much like Ashley, sitting up here not really wanting to get no divorce because she don't want to spend her own coin on a house. And it's already on Twitter all weekend. Mia already kicked out a little house she was renting next door to Karen's. I mean, 10 grand a month is a lot. You could have bought your own little 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom house for $10,000 a month. But anyway, moving on from Mia. Oh, so Wendy needs some, not Wendy, what's the child name? Mia needs some more penis in her life. And I can see it. And so then Mia throws out a very famous Nene Leakes quote, "Close your legs to married men." And I'm like, Mia, it doesn't hit the same. Like, Nene is the originator and you are no Nene Leakes. So you couldn't find a way to remix it, rephrase it. And who was the married man? G? I don't know. But whatever it was, Jacqueline was crying a little bit too much for all of this not to be true. I don't know what it is, but it's like either this is very fake or they're both very petty. Because there's no way I would air out someone I deem my best friend over a babysitting misunderstanding. Like Jacqueline, if you can't afford to be on the show, don't be on the show. Cause where your mama at? Why your sister the only one that could watch kids? Where your mama? Where your baby daddy? They can't spend the weekend with their daddy. I'm kind of with Mia. Why you always got to bring your kids over to my house, tearing up my shit? Where your babysitter? But to me, even if I agree with Mia or Jacqueline, I felt like whatever they were arguing about was not worth all of this drama. And those kind of people like Mia will be humbled and humiliated by life. Maybe, I mean, G might have put it in the wheel. Everything might be coming Mia's way, but it looks like whatever G have is crumbling. His family already put him out of the family business, cut off Mia's paycheck. They can't afford their 10 grand a month lavish Potomac home. Eh, Mia might be worse off than Ashley because at least Ashley gonna get a little bit of alimony, and Michael might buy her house. He might. Mia and Jacqueline have competitive vibes to me. It's weird. Mia said on the plane, Jacqueline said she wouldn't know anything about family. Mm. Also, Mia stole a married man. She's crazy for saying that. Look, that shit, that's fighting words. To someone who doesn't know anything about family, and I'm sure the way Jacqueline said it, like, if it wasn't for me and my family, you wouldn't even have a family. Like, that shit is cold hearted. That's cold hearted. Y'all think it's real? It just seemed like such a fake thing to argue about. But you know what they say about women who sleep together? They have that kind of tension. It could be maybe they pent up from not fucking each other. I don't know. I don't know. It seemed weird. It seemed very fake to me. Mia's luxuries can be taken away from her like that. You see the house gone, the paycheck is gone. Mia is probably banking on this Bravo check. Jacqueline can't afford to be on the show either. They're using a scholar's house for a confession. What? Mia was renting a scholar's house, but a scholar can't be on the show. So we gonna put the plastic bitch on the show who can't afford, that's giving us airs, I guess because Mia is willing to be salacious and a scholar isn't, but we're really letting her portray a scholar's life. Oh, I hope somebody throw that in her face at the reunion. A scholar said y'all asses had to get up and get out. If she can't be on the show, her house can't be on the show. That's how petty I am. Oh, I ain't get a contract. Oh, well, my house don't get a contract either. A mess. She wasn't renting it. I think it was a green. Oh. Well, still, a scholar said, not my house. If I can't green screen it, can't nobody green. I ain't mad at you, a scholar. A mess. Let's move on to the last fake argument because I don't care. My sister laughing at me. I don't care nothing about what happened in between. They had some smoke blown up their coochies. They went to the room, whatever. Who cares? So we finally get to dinner and we finally get to see what's wrong with Karen and Charisse. But did we? Karen and Charisse's argument, even though it looked more real, it sounded more fake than anything. Y'all sitting up here arguing, oh, Karen didn't say nothing when my daddy died, and oh, Karen, I thought you was my friend, but you ain't even come to the funeral. And Karen is like, girl, I sent you a text. That's all I could give you. That is some truth. Sometimes if you're not fucking with somebody, you're not fucking with somebody. And I don't care if I know you for 30 years. If I'm today on a 30-year, 2-day mark, not fucking with you, I don't owe you anything. I don't care what's going on in your life. I'm sorry that your father died, but why I'm gonna be fake and come over here all up in the funeral just so you can be like, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Okay, that's why I gave you a condolences. And sometimes you might just get a little Facebook prayer hands on the Facebook, praying for you and your family. That's all I can afford to give you. And then Karen talking about, look, I want to tell you this. My mother died 5 years ago. My mama died. And you could tell Karen really, I've had friends to tell me that once their parents died, it don't matter the age or anything. Your life has always changed. Thank God I don't know that feeling. I know, it's a part of life. It's going to happen one day, preferably no day soon. But Karen isn't over that shit of her parents passing. And it seemed like the emotions of the argument was real. But unless they cut a scene, I ain't hear Sharice say nothing about her mama. You will not put my mama name in your mouth. It looked like she was getting ready to slap the shit out of her, like Will Smith did, Chris Rock. I didn't understand. I'm like, she didn't say nothing about your mama. She just said that her dad died and then your mother died. It seemed like maybe they died around the same time, and all you sent her was a text. I didn't. I still don't know why they don't like each other. And to me, it's very clear because Cerise, what's her name? Child name Sharice was talking some bullshit. Karen, until you tell me out of your own lips that you aren't fucking with me, I feel like there's still hope for a friendship. Karen, that was your opportunity to be like, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I don't want to have shit to do with you. Leave me alone. This is not the moment. This is not going to get you back on the television screen. And I agree. I agree. Even though this was one of those hot, dramatic moments of a reality show, I was so confused about what the two of them were arguing about and why they were slapping the table and up in each other's face. I was like, what's going on? Because Sharice, I don't like you, but she ain't saying nothing about your mama, Karen. I don't know why you so upset. I don't know why Sharice, you so upset. Like, why are you ladies getting ready to fight? And then why is Giselle in the confessional talking about maybe Sharice slept with one of Karen's side pieces? We don't know. What did that have to do with anything? None of that. Like, a lot of this conversation had to be on the editing room floor. It had to be because Giselle, your little comment in the confessional had nothing to do with what those two were slapping the table over. I'm so confused. So, I mean, they ran their blood pressure up high over a comment I didn't hear. I didn't hear Sharice say anything about Karen's mother. And look, future references Karen, if you don't want to give Sharice a moment, don't give her a moment. I don't care who demands what. Giselle ain't nobody. If you say, I'm not fucking with you, I don't have to talk to you, I don't have to look at you, I don't want you here, I don't want you on the show. And me arguing with you about nothing isn't going to help you come back. And I agree. Sharice, for her to be big money grand dame, her closet looked very Shein. And ain't nothing wrong with Shein because I love me a good Shein piece. And Shein is very affordable. You can get an outfit off of Shein for like $13, and then they still turn around and give you another 30% off. At least 15. You can always get 15% off on Shein, no matter what. Do better, Sharice. I was confused during the Karen and Sharice argument. Also, why Sharice's eyes almost closed? Maybe they were smoking on a little bit of something. I don't know. I was very confused. I will say Karen was reading Sharice down. Karen was tagging Sharice left and right. And Ashley and Wendy's reactions. That was me. I was like, ooh. Karen was tagging Sharice, and Sharice had no comeback. And see, that's when people get angry like that and want to fight, it's because they don't have no comeback. But Karen, you did stand up first, so I ain't gonna get too much to Sharice. I didn't understand. I'm not gonna sit up here. Y'all can't even explain it to me. It's shady that they won't bring a scholar back, but will use her for confessionals. That's real shady. I'd be like, not my motherfucking. Stop cursing so much. I'd be like, not my house. I would rather see it. Like, we need a huge shakeup in the cast next season. Next season, I would like to see Robin not come back. Maybe put a scholar in Robin's spot. Please leave Mia and Jacqueline at home. They don't bring anything but lies, and that's not what I want to watch my reality TV shows. I don't want to see people just come up and lie. I could watch scripted television, a good Run the World, Harlem. What's another good show? 20s. Insecure ain't on no more, but like Insecure. If I want to see something salacious and dramatic, I'll turn on, fiction. That is fiction. Made up is fiction. I always get those confused. I'm not a librarian, but y'all know what I mean. The made up shit, I'll go over there to HBO and watch that. But when I come to reality, I want it to be at least based in the truth. And Mia is giving me fraud. Her closet, I said her closet looks very Shein, and it's nothing wrong with Shein. My closet looks Shein, but my income is not Sharice's. You said Fire Robert, Cheerios. Sharice's name is Cheerios, and that God offer Gizzard, the dragon, and the manly Mia. You can't get rid of all four of those, Andrew, because you need somebody to be with the shits. And as much as I hate my dragon, Giselle constantly stays chained up over here. But she's still my dragon. And dragons are needed because sometimes you gotta let them loose, let them Dakaris on a couple of people, start some shit up, but then you put them back. So Giselle can stay, but I want Robin gone. I would love to see what Giselle would do without her pit bull to come help her fight battles. Sharice is never really back, so she can just go back to where she came from. Mia can go because she lies. Let's bring a scholar back. Leave Candace. Definitely leave the Grand Dame. Ashley can stay because I want to see what kind of house Michael gonna buy her. And I'm on the fence. Who's left with Wendy? Look, I like to fight for Wendy because I feel like Wendy is treated even more unfairly than Candace. Like, I really see the colorism when it comes to Wendy. So I want to fight that battle for her, but I feel like as educated as Wendy is, she doesn't even want to fight the battle for herself. So when I'm sitting up here on YouTube fighting for you, girl, but you getting ready next week to be in Mexico kissing Mia all up in the mouth, I'm over it. Now, I don't think they're going to show that, but I already know that it happened. Mia already confirmed it on the Twitter that it happened. So it's kind of like, Wendy, if you aren't going to be yourself, you can stay at home too. And then bring in some more new girls. Don't bring Monique back. But anyway, that's it, you all. I'm always overtime, late on time for the most part. I believe Kamisha's panel will be tomorrow night. I don't know the time, but as soon as I know it, I'll put it up on my community wall where the panel will get together and talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Like I said, it wasn't but those two scenes to really talk about, and they were both very fake and funny for me. I really just want to talk with the ladies tomorrow to get their perspective because I just didn't understand what I was watching. I didn't understand. But anyway, thank you all for chatting with me. I will be back next week, with all the shows again. Again, if you only were here for this video, tonight I did The Circle. I'm back for Ready to Love. So I have Ready to Love up. And then, of course, Real Housewives of Potomac. I'll be back tomorrow for something. I don't know what, but I'm trying to do at least a video a day. I don't want to really commit to that because I feel like as soon as I commit to something, I break it. But I have a goal. You said Christina Milian. No. I don't want to see any celebrity because celebrities aren't going to give us what we need. They just want to be on the show so their face can be out there so they can get their cameos and things like that back up. Like, no, Christina can stay where she was at. She don't give me now who I feel no. Give us some regular people, regular lives, but with a real story to tell. But I don't know who's like that in Potomac. But anyway, y'all, I have to get over here. I've been talking for 2 hours tonight. I'm going to rest my voice. I actually have to go in the office tomorrow. I was supposed to go in the office today, but I didn't feel like it. Who really wants to drive to the office on Monday? Especially when you have a choice. So I was like, I ain't going. But I have to go tomorrow. I got some training to do and some stuff to work on. Y'all don't care. But I got to go to the office tomorrow, so I need to rest my voice, relax, find something to eat, get my outfit together. So much. But anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow night for something. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.